Guess who's back? This guy.
This week's video, I am going to talk about music and my relevant opinion on it. Because it's true. My opinion doesn't matter. So the first album that I have been absolutely loving lately, they're a band that I don't know how long they've been around, but I heard of them this past winter because they did a cover of Bye Bye Bye, the NSYNC song, with another band that I love called Our Last Night. This album is Duality by Set It Off. I'm obsessed with it. It's so good. It's just the way that the lead singer plays with his voice is just like phenomenal, and the way that all the different songs kind of tie together and they're cohesive without being the same. It's just incredible. My favorite song off of that album is probably the song called Tomorrow, which they do it with another guy. I forget his name. Oops. But I really like the message of the song, and I really like it's just this full sound. Like all of a sudden, like you're listening to the song and you just get hit by a wall of sound, and it's just poof. I don't know how. Ugh. I hate making videos like this because I'm like, I like the thing because I like it, and that's kind of what matters. But trying to explain why I like things. Words. Another song off of that album that I'm obsessed with is Wolf in Sheep's Clothing. It's not haunting sounding. I don't know how to describe it. Like, it's almost like there are evil undertones in his voice, which is just really bizarre, but it's really cool. And there's a line that I love. The best part about it, and y'all can think I'm crazy or whatever, because I am, but it's so real, because he talks, it's like, well, maybe you've changed, like, maybe you're a better person, and then it just goes, who am I kidding? Like, you suck. Like, I can't kill you because it's frowned upon everywhere, but burn in hell. And I'm like, but I've wanted to say that to so many people. Okay, maybe not a lot of people, but some people. There are definitely some people. I feel like everyone relates to that, because that's really why I like that song, because of that one line. And it's so funny because of the way that he plays with his voice and the way that it fluctuates. It makes that line just pop. I love that album. I love the message of it. There's not a song on that album that I don't like. And I love the way that the lead singer plays with his voice. Like, it's just, I can't explain the way that he plays with his voice because I'm awful with words. Another album that I have been obsessed with lately is Talking is Hard by Walk the Moon. And I saw Walk the Moon over the summer when they were touring with Panic at the Disco, and I loved them. And this album is just, like, on point. I just want to dance embarrassingly to it all the time. It's fantastic. Like, it's fun. It's carefree. It's woo, party. And my favorite song off of that album by far is Come Under the Covers. Because I feel like today with music, everything's so complicated. And like, while that can be cool, it kind of takes away almost from the words and stuff, because, you know, you have all of these crazy instrumental parts and like these crazy riffs, which they're really cool, but like Come Under the Covers is just, it's so simply beautiful. Like, the chords are simple, the lyrics are simple, the vocals are simple, and it all just comes together and it just meshes in this beautiful sound. That's why I like that song. Another song off of that album that I love is Portugal. It's just a fun song. Right? It's just fun. It's like, woo, dance embarrassingly to me. Like, the words are fun, the vocals are fun. It's light and it's fluffy, and songs like that are always good to have because they don't make you cry. They don't make you feel emotional. You're just like, I'm happy when I listen to this song, which is wonderful. A third album that I'm obsessed with right now is Live Sauce, by 5 Seconds of Summer, obviously. They played with it because they're like, hey, we're 5 Sauce. Let's call our live album Live Sauce. It's because they think they're king shits. And 5 Seconds of Summer, I love the studio album. I've been a fan of them for like 2 years now, which is really weird to think about. And the live album is great, or the studio album is great, but they've always been a live band, and that is where they are best. So, and it's cool because I was a fan of them, obviously, when they only had like 2 EPs out that weren't that good. So a lot of what I was listening to was crappy audio from fan videos of them performing live. So it's cool that it's kind of come full circle now. It's well done. They picked good songs to put on there. My favorite song off of that, and this is because it's my favorite song of theirs ever, and that's Disconnected. And I think part of why I love it so much is because they wrote it with Alex Skarsgård, and it's very much, you hear a lot of like influence from the 1975 in there, and that's like 2 of my favorite bands kind of meshing together into one. And I love the words because it's like, let's turn everything off, let's live in the here and now, and let's be personal, because technology has very much taken away from being personal with people and being like, not necessarily intimate, but being like close to them. Like, instead of talking on the phone, I'm gonna text you. And you know, when you go to get dinner or like go hang out with friends, you sit on your phone. And I like that it's just kind of like, let's just turn everything off. Let's turn the world off. Let's just, you and me, here and now, that's what matters. And I like that very much. I don't know what it is about that song. It's just, it's upbeat. It's, I want to spend more time with you. See, I feel like this is when the, guys don't tell me this normally, so I'm just gonna listen to songs that tell me that. Because I'm crazy. But I really like Long Way Home. I think it translates really well to the stage, and it's just, it's happy and it's upbeat, and you know, the 4th album that I have been absolutely obsessed with, like this album was on repeat for a couple of weeks when I first got it, and that is Nick Jonas by none other than Nick Jonas. I was really pleasantly surprised with this album because I was never a huge fan of the Jonas Brothers. I was like, nah, not my thing. But I really like this album. I like the sound, I like the songs, I like all of it. He can sing it amazingly live. My favorite song off of that album is Push. And it's just, his falsetto, it hurts. It's so good. It hurts. The song off of that album, which I was obsessed with the most, was Santa Barbara. It's just like this magical sound. It's like Taylor Swift said, it's Bon Iver meets Christmas music. And it's just magic, and it puts me to sleep. It's like a relaxing song for me to listen to. It's very calming. His voice in that is very calming, and just, again, the falsetto, his falsetto is amazing, and it's, apart from Sam Smith, I don't know that he has any other competition in terms of amazing falsetto hitting. So, 5th album, obviously, 1989 by Taylor Swift. Who hasn't been obsessed with that? Let's be real. I was pleasantly surprised with it. I was not a huge fan of Red, and I think making the jump strictly to pop was the best decision she ever made, because she had to choose between pop or country. She could not keep straddling the line the way that she was. I'm back. The angle might be slightly different. Maintenance knocked on my door and I was like, oh, well, this is awkward. So, back to the 1989 by T Swift. I really like the beats, and I like the songs, why did I say it like that? And it's just, I don't even know, it's very like 80s synth pop. And I've always kind of liked that sound. Absolute favorite, without a doubt, song off of that, of 1989 is Wildest Dreams. There's something almost like sensual about it. Like, I want this to happen to me. I want to be screwed over by a guy that makes me feel like that. Who doesn't? I love Wildest Dreams. It's just the way it all comes together is just really good. My second favorite song off of that album is You Are in Love. And I just listened to that and I'm like, give me now. Like, who doesn't want to feel that? It's another one of those songs that it's simple. And the simplicity makes it beautiful. And the words are just like, I want to be in love. I want to feel that. That's all I have for you. It's my irrelevant opinion on albums and music that I like right now. Thank you for watching and sitting through my awkwardness once again. Don't forget to like and subscribe. That'd be cool. You don't have to, but that'd be cool. Yeah. So that is it for this week. That is it for this week. I like your faces a lot. Bye!